Hello everybody, welcome to a exposure video, and this video is going to be based on the awareness and exposure of these particular users. And I know the screen is black at the moment, but I will sort that out in a minute because I'm recording on my phone. So I've been getting some screenshots and some footage of these particular people, and they have been scared of these people, and we've had parents being upset, children being frightened, groomed, you name it. And they've asked me to have a look at it and to expose them. So that's what I'm here to do today. So I'm here to show you the screenshots and the evidence towards what has happened. So let's go. So what we have here in this first screenshot is by a user called Servxita123. And in this particular timestamp of this stream that was uploaded on the 5th of October 2020, she admitted to a user on Instagram, which I don't know who it was, that the boy that she's dating is underage. So that is classified around under the age of 18 or 16, under that particular age. And she is dating him. And she admits that she loves him. Like, you're actually admitting that you are loving a school child, or just a child in general. You are admitting that you are loving a child. How sick is that? You know what this does to families? This destroys lives. It ruins them. Families never be the same again for what you are doing. And you even said that you are not a paedophile, but this is classified as you as a paedophile for dating someone under that age. So I don't know what the hell you are doing with this, but this is totally disgusting, and I would never allow this to happen to anyone, and this needs to be exposed. So how could you do that? And here is a screenshot from one of the victims, and I've covered the victim's name because I think he doesn't want his name shared in the video, but thank you for sharing me this so I can put this out for awareness and exposure. And I'm sorry that you've been through the situation, but in the message that he said to another user, saying that she has done this to him and 6 other children younger than him. So this boy is under the age of 16 that was groomed. So I'm really sorry to hear that you've had to go through this solution, and I will have this video out in no problem for awareness, and I really hope that you've told your family about this as well, because I think they need to know as well. So make sure that you've told them, and I'm sorry that you've been through this situation. And here we've got another user. Now this one actually hidden his name or her name, but I was sent this anyway to spread for awareness, so don't worry if you want your name hidden, but you know who you are. So in this video, in this screenshot, this user was 14 years of age, and he told that Servxita that he was 14, and he or she asked her that you're into younger people, and she started crying. Now, if you start crying, you know when you've got caught, because there's no point crying when you've done this, because you shouldn't be talking to children like that. You shouldn't be talking to children sexually, because this is totally disgusting. And what this does to these poor victims who have been through this solution, and they want me to share this for awareness. So you need to watch what you're doing, because this, at the end of the day, people are going to call you a paedophile at the end of the day. So this is absolutely disgusting, and I will not allow this to happen to children, because this is wrong. So thanks to the user for sharing me this for awareness, and I hope you've told your parents about this. Here is another screenshot from another Instagram user who wants me to not reveal the name, but thanks for sending me this. So what we have, and this one shocked me. This one said that she lied about her age. Now this Serbia is in her 20s, by the way, around 23 years old, something like that. And she lied about her age to the boy. Now I'm not going to say who it was, But whoever this frag person was, I can't believe that you had to deal with this situation as well. Lying about your age is even worse, because if you lie to someone saying that you're 15 years of age, then you're in your 20s, then it is a possible paedophile. And it's clearly what you are. You're doing this to hurt children. You know what this does to families. Like what would have happened if a mother sees this? You know what that mother would do to that stupid nonce? They would do something that wouldn't want to be filmed. And I honestly understand that if anyone did this to my child, I would do the same thing as well to that man who's done it as well. So I would beat the shit out of that person, and I wouldn't film it. Like, I wouldn't want that anywhere. So this is totally disgusting and absolutely bloody wrong. It's because this woman needs bloody help. Because this is totally vile and disgusting. Now, in this clip, this was from the same stream, from the 5th of October 2020. At this timestamp, there was this guy who was trying to reason with her on why she was doing this. And this child was actually threatened. I'm not going to say who it was, but you know who you are. She actually wished the C word, I'm not going to say, but I'm sure we all know what the C word is. She wished death on a child with the C word, saying, I hope you get that word. You are wishing a disease on a child. You know, that is you also bullying children as well. You're still abusing them. So you are abusing that boy. And this is disgusting as hell. How could you do that to the poor child? Wishing the C word on them. You know, there are some people out there. I even have my auntie another auntie who's just got tested for the C thing, and she's now living a life again. So you should never wish death on people with that particular word, because you know, after this video, no one's going to want to talk to you. No one's going to want to be your friend. You have done this to everyone that you have hurt, wishing the C word. Well, what would have happened if you did that to anyone else? Or what if I said the same thing? How would you react in that way? Would you react in a different way? So you should never wish death with that C word on anybody. In this clip as well, this one is from the girlfriend who is actually supporting her underage boyfriend to get them to go around to his location so that they can kill him. Like, you are even telling them to go around their location with violence again, but to kill them. Why would you want to kill someone? You know, this is murder that you are threatening against these people. Murder this time. So you want to murder someone? Like, what the hell? Like, this is why these things have to be shared, because families can look at this, anyone can look at this, and they are going to look at this after this is uploaded, and they'll be thanking me for sharing it, because this is totally wrong, and this is for awareness, and after this video, you are done for. Even the police can look at this video and see what you've been doing, or even safeguarding teams. But threatening to kill someone when they get to your boyfriend's location, you are going to be charged with murder, and even your underage boyfriend will be charged with it as well. So, next time, if you're going to do that, I will make sure that this is shared again, but this time the police will see it. And they will see it. This clip is from the same guy again that Callum was talking in this clip. And he was threatening to find people's locations to go around their areas and kill them. With violence again. Like I said, violence can kill people and they could die from it. Brutally attacking. Like, why on earth would you still threaten to find people's locations and frighten them? You know what this does? If you know it's illegal to find an IP address and publicly share it online, you know that is a serious criminal offence. That if you do that. And over here by a guy named Finn, he goes on about age is just a number, when he knows what these two have been doing. So I can't believe this guy lets this happen. Like, age is not a number if someone under the age of 18, 16, wherever country you're from, is dating someone who's like in their 20s or older like that. So how can you say that? So next time, you should not threaten people with violence. Otherwise you are going to get locked away in prison for a serious threat. That people are going to feel scared, even if it's to young audiences as well. They are going to feel terrified as well. So you need locking away. Now, in this clip is from a user that you can see right here called Callum555555, and he is threatening people to break their legs. So I will show you. Oh, never mind, it's right there. I thought I couldn't see it, but there it is. So you are threatening people with violence. Like, why are you threatening people with violence when you should know that you are dating someone who has been abusing children and you seem to be okay with it? I mean, once your parents find out what you've been doing, and they're going to look at that and they're going to stop you from dating her, and you're threatening these people to break their legs. And if you actually did that to anyone, breaking legs with a baseball bat, you could get charged with a serious assault, and some people could die from violence. So you are a life-threatening idiot for what you are saying to these people just to protect your girlfriend. Like, you are a violent idiot. So, like I said, this has to be done for exposure, and I have a right to film this. If people are feeling unsafe online or anywhere else that you are threatening to break people's legs in real life, this needs to be shared. Now, in this clip, apparently I was mentioned in this clip saying that I am a dickhead and I should get a life. Like, I'm glad that you said I should get a life, because I do have a life now. I mean, I've always had a life. So you've actually said the positive thing that I should get a life, because what I do is I stream two times a week. I make videos full time, upload them, and I go out with my friend, and I go out to do my shopping. So I have an actual life. So I'm actually glad that you've said that. Unlike someone who sits on a game 24/7, nothing to do. And that's all you do. You can't even go outside and just at least go for a walk or even meet up with a friend. But you just choose to have your underage boyfriend by your side. You can't even go out and talk to at least a woman in real life. And you've even only have online friends. Like, this is why you need serious help for what you are doing. And I understand that this woman seems to have disabilities. I am not mocking disabilities, by the way. I respect people with disabilities, whether they got autism, Down syndrome, whatever disability they have, I respect that. But don't blame disabilities for this solution, because this is totally unacceptable. Like, I'm autistic myself, and I know from right to wrong. And I know violence is wrong, and what you're doing is illegal, and dating underage is totally wrong. So don't blame your mental illness or anything like that. This is totally unacceptable, and I will not allow this to happen. So this needs to be shared. And the last screenshots was from my stream today, and I want to thank everybody who was witnesses for this today. And what we hear is from the guy who came onto my stream and started thinking that my parents should be ashamed. I mean, my parents have raised me so much. Like, I'm actually thanking them for that, because obviously I'm close to my parents and they've raised me so good and they've supported me. And you saying that, what would happen if your parents saw this? Would they be ashamed of you? I think they'll probably think the same thing as well. Say that you're going to slit your wrist if you ever had heard someone called Riley. So if you had a best friend called Riley, you would slit your own wrist for it. Like, you are the most stupidest idiot I've ever seen. So clearly, my parents are not ashamed, because they know I do YouTube, and I'm a full-time YouTuber, so they're not ashamed of me, and I have a right to do this video if I'm being told about behind my back. And also the users above the chat as well, I thank these people for being my witnesses. So Legend, Rolly, Squawk and all that, thank you for being witnesses. Sorry, just in case someone tries to go around saying that I didn't have any witnesses, I've got witnesses on the stream and the comments will be the proof. The old classic saying that my mum beats me. I mean, I know that's probably not true, because my mum has never hit me once anyway or abused me, because obviously if that did happen, my mum would have been here, I would have been adopted. But clearly, my mum didn't do that, so clearly you're just trying to act all hard because you're either Scottish, and don't even use Scottish as an excuse to be tough, because I know a lot of Scottish people, and I love Scottish people. I even have Scottish friends who actually support me, and you are acting all hard on a chat that you will never see me, and you just want your desperate attention, but this isn't attention, this is exposure. So clearly, and we've had people who have been through family issues, so you are also shaming people who have been through family abuse. So what are you going to say to those people, eh? What are you going to say to those people who have had family issues because they've been abused by their parents and they couldn't look after them, and they've been adopted? So what are you going to say to them poor families? You are a disgrace to them people, you know that. You are a disgrace to families who can't see their own children, or they've been adopted because they've had a bad family life. So, and I feel sorry for those people who've had those bad family lives, and I really hope that you feel better, even for this particular supporter who supports it. So you are an absolute prick. And he is at it again with the age is just a number, when I openly admitted that his friend Servxita is dating an underage boy, and obviously I didn't, ever since my friend hid him from the chat, I didn't view that deleted message. But what that deleted message actually say was he was actually mocking my autism. He was mocking autistic people, discriminating them. You are a disgrace to autistic people, mocking them when there's people out there who are autistic, who have problems, who can't defend themselves. So you don't deserve to be around any person who have disabilities. You don't deserve anyone like that. They are better than you. They have special needs because they are loved so much by them. And I have a lot of friends who are autistic, and I have a really good conversation with them, and I understand their feelings and I support them. And all of my friends that I hang around with are autistic, because I feel like if I hang around with them, I can support them in a good way and I can make good friends with them. So you don't deserve to be around these poor autistic children, and you need serious help, and you need to be careful who your friends are, because this is what you get when you talk like this shit. I also forgot to add at the end of this video that here are their Instagram names and their PSNs, so be sure to go and report them for what they have done to people and all that, and for life-threatening people, to kill them and grooming them and all that. So be sure to go and report them and all that as much as you can, and share this to everyone and get your friends to report them. I just don't know why people are out there doing all this, sending threats and abusing children and all that. Every single one of them needs to be locked up, because this is just too far. So thanks for watching and take care.